Welcome to Walk for Weight Loss. I'm Alan, I'm 55 years old, and I found out about the benefits of walking only 5 months ago from a video just like this. And I wanted to make my own video to show others the benefits of walking for weight loss. I did 10,000 steps to start out with, and I've been doing it for 5 months, and I've lost about 6 pounds, if you can believe that. I think you can lose a lot more, but that's my experience and I wanted to share it with you. You don't need any special equipment, you don't need any special training, and you don't need knowledge. It's just walking, something we do every day. But you don't have to take my word for it. There are lots and lots of studies out there. I've found 3 clinical studies that I'm going to pull references from for this video, so you can see that this is based in science. Below in the description are the 3 links to the study, so if you really want to go in the weeds on this, more than welcome to. Study number 1 is called Projected U.S. State Level Prevalence of Adult Obesity and Severe Obesity. And if you read it, it's pretty scary. The key data from this is by 2030, nearly 1 in 2 adults will be obese, and nearly 1 in 4 are going to be 80 to 100 pounds over or morbidly obese. This was quoted in the New England Journal of Medicine. This trend highlights the importance of adopting simple lifestyle changes like regular walking to combat obesity and improve overall health. Now, the second study I mentioned is called Does Physical Activity Attenuate or Even Eliminate the Detrimental Association of Sitting Time with Mortality? A harmonized meta-analysis of data from more than 1 million men and women. Now, this talks about the high levels of moderate intensity physical activity like walking, 60 to 75 minutes per day. This will eliminate the increased risk of death associated with high sitting time. Now, what is high sitting time? High sitting time is going to be somewhere around 8 hours a day, which is what we all do when we're behind a computer. Those who sat for more than 8 hours a day, but also engaged in over 35.5 MET hours of activity per week, had no increased risk of mortality compared to those who sat less than 4 hours a day and were highly active. So that's pretty amazing. Only 4 hours a day compared to 8 hours a day. The study followed individuals from up to 2 to 18.1 years, and those with the highest levels of physical activity, in other words, people that had the most level of activity, showed significantly lower mortality rates. The third study below is entitled Daily Step Count and All-Cause Mortality, a dose-response meta-analysis of prospective cohort studies. Easy for me to say, right? Well, this little study noted 7 prospective cohort studies, which included 175,370 person years and 2,310 cases of all-case mortality. For every 1,000 steps, this study said, taken per day, now this is just 1,000, not 10,000 here, there is a decrease of 12% in the risk of death. Walking 10,000 steps per day was associated with 44% of a reduction in mortality risk. That's incredible. Almost half, 44%. The hazard ratio for 10,000 steps per day was 0.44, indicating a significant lower risk of all-cause mortality. And this is over 7 studies, not just 1. All right, some encouraging stats from the studies on walking for weight loss. Weight loss in 10,000 steps per day. Participants in the 10,000 steps study experienced significant reductions in body weight. On average, body weight decreased from 157 pounds to 153 pounds, if you can believe that, in just a 12-week period. So that's 4 pounds. Now, this study did not talk about meal changes or a change in diet. This was only about walking 10,000 steps a day. That's it. The abdominal fat study showed a decrease in waist circumference of women by an average of 1.5 inches in that same 12-week period. Incredible. Okay, let's talk about mood for a little bit. Participants in the 10,000 step study experienced a 2.77 point decrease in tension and anxiety. So if you've got a lot of tension and anxiety, then definitely go for a walk. A 2.57% decrease in depression, which is pretty incredible, and a 1.8% decrease in overall anger. So that is some good news for us that are having mood fluctuations. In addition, their vigor score increased significantly, showing overall improvement in mood and energy levels. Really good news. Long-term benefits on walking to lose weight. Sustainable weight management. This is one thing that was really interesting about this study. Walking for weight loss is a sustainable way to manage weight long term. Unlike more intense forms of exercise, walking can be done daily without the risk of injury. This is great. We all do it every day, and unless you're doing it wrong, walking real easy and you don't get injured doing it. It helps maintain muscle mass and keeps metabolism active. So as you get older like me, at 55 years old, your metabolism, we've all heard, slows down. Well, if you walk, that will keep your metabolism at a higher level. This is great news. All right, let's talk a minute about bone health. Bone health. Walking strengthens bones and helps prevent osteoporosis. It improves bone density and reduces the risk of fractures as you age. So somebody like me, as I get older, am more likely to get osteoporosis and obviously fractures and different bones. Walking helps prevent that. Regular walking also helps improve balance and coordination, reducing the risk of falls. Overall health improvements when we walk for weight loss. Let's touch on cardiovascular for a moment. According to the American Heart Association, walking is as effective as running for cardiovascular health, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. I'm going to say that one more time. Walking is the same as running. So that's good, all you runners out there, but you walkers are in the same boat. We're doing the right thing. Studies have shown that regular physical activity can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. That's good news. Walking in nature has an additional benefit such as reduced stress and improved mood. So that is really incredible. According to the studies, walking helps clear the mind, boost creativity, and improve overall mental well-being. These are all great benefits. Remember that every 1,000 steps decreases your risk of mortality by 12%. So every time you go from 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000, that's a 12% decrease in mortality up to 10,000. Incorporate walking into your daily life. One of my favorites is to actually walk to the store. I love walking and getting small things. I said, if I need some toothpaste or if I want to grab a drink, you walk to the store and then you come back. Maybe you'd also go for a walk on lunchtime. You have an hour for lunch, take 30 minutes, go for your walk, come back, and you have plenty of time to eat your lunch. You can make it more fun by listening to music and also listening to podcasts and also books on tape. That's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. Even listening to YouTube is a great way to pass the time. 30 minutes goes by very quick like that. Walking is a simple, effective, and accessible way to improve your health and lose weight. Remember, every step counts. If you stay with it like I did, you'll be amazed at the results. Walking is not just about physical health, it's about enhancing your overall quality of life. Thank you for watching Walk for Weight Loss. I certainly appreciate it. If I've made any kind of changes to you to get up off the couch and actually make a walk plan, if you could leave that in the comments below, it would certainly make my day. I do appreciate you watching the entire thing. If you didn't like the video, I'm not really sure why you're still here watching it, but I also appreciate you too. Please join us, get outside, and go for a walk. It will change your mindset. This is Alan, signing off.